Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Road Garage Podcast. My name is Daryl.
Huh?
What?
Told everybody, welcome to. I said, my name is
Sorry, I was
Daryl.
trying to fix my chair and Jacob was talking. This is Zach.
Old school Larry's back again.
And my name is Jacob.
And with us today, we have Jacob. Y'all have not ever seen Jacob on camera. This is the first camera appearance for Jacob. But Jacob has had many guest appearances on the podcast.
Jacob done interrupted my rhythm.
My big screen debut, you know.
Man, I hate when something interrupts your rhythm. Then you got to start all over again, and it takes a little longer to get there. It just...
So
Sure does.
It really does, man. Once that rhythm is out of whack, you are just completely and totally screwed. All right, so everybody, we are rolling today without Nikki. We do not have a camera person, so we're just hoping and praying that everything works. As a matter of fact, I'm going to walk over here real quick and take a quick look at the camera while we go. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
So, Jacob, how's your project going?
It's the learning curve's really catching up to me. Everything I didn't do because I was too afraid to do while I was working on it initially, it's coming back to bite me in the ass.
Ah, yeah.
I put my distributor cap on. I pulled it out to adjust the valves, which I neglected to do when I had it apart, and oil dumped out of my distributor. I was like, what the hell? I replaced the seal. I didn't replace all the seals. You got to pull the shaft out that runs to the cam gear. Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to do that now.
it's a learning process.
Oh, yeah.
One of those fuck around, find out things, you know?
Yeah, I'm finding out.
I hate when that happens, too.
Yeah.
You learn as you go. Look at my piece of
Speaking
shit.
of which, didn't you ask me to look for a distributor for you?
Yeah, but we're doing podcast stuff.
I mean, I can look at it while we're doing
Yeah,
it.
he's
Dude,
always
this
on
motherfucker
Marketplace.
looks at Marketplace while we do podcasts. He'll find a distributor for you while we do it too.
And they say our generation's attention span is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an attention span. Y'all horrible with the attention
Says the
span.
guy over here looking up parts.
I'm multitasking. I can multitask.
Over here hunting for parts and doing a podcast.
So what's new with you, Larry? You still got your Honda
For now.
for now?
Oh, you
Yeah,
just hit the touchy subject of the
Oh,
week.
Can we go down a rabbit hole real quick?
You just opened Pandora's
Yeah, go
box,
ahead.
Jacob.
Let's go down.
a rabbit
all right,
hole, okay?
rabbit hole.
Jacob,
All
you
right.
just opened Pandora's box.
That's all right.
Okay. So, here's a little story for y'all.
Here's a little story about a man named
Guy I
Joe.
work with, I call him Teg Boy because I can't pronounce his last name.
Is it because it's foreign, or is it?
Nah, it's one of them like Yankee names, you know, northern names.
It's an 86, Daryl.
But anyway,
86.
Same thing.
so
We got him in a warehouse.
he bought a turbo kit for his car.
Yeah.
He calls me, I give him ideas, and it works. Like, you know, he can figure out stuff just by me and him conversating, troubleshooting. My little homie, Devon, calls me the other day, and he's like, man, my car won't start. I think it's the distributor. So I go over there, take him to the distributor, still won't start. And I was like, you know, is this one of those that's got the crank sensor at the bottom? It's not in the distributor.
Yeah.
So me having millions of parts at home, I go and get him the part that he needs, take it to him, boom, fires up. Had another little kid in the hoodlum group send me a message. Hey man, you got an ECU? My car won't start on this ECU. Give him ECU. Starts, runs fine. Everything's good. I go to jack up my fucking car, and the jack goes through the damn floorboard. I go try one thing or try this, and now the heater don't work. My phone dinged. It said the fucking taillights are Bluetooth now. It's like every time I touch that car, something else goes wrong.
Yeah.
So it's kind of at that point where I've got to back away before I make a rash decision and say, fuck it and get rid of it.
That's understandable. Yeah.
You can't get rid of it, because if you get rid of it, I mean, we're gonna have to take your chain.
No, we can't.
You can't be having a Honda chain without a Honda. We'll
He's
take
drove the
chain.
Honda here. He drove
Yeah,
the CRV
I've got
here.
4 more.
No,
you know,
listen, you do that, and we got to repo the chain.
Yep, we're
Well-
gonna see. We're looking at, like, we inducted you into the Road Garage, okay?
right,
So you came in as a prospect, and then we made you a regular, okay?
right,
So see, now you got your rocker and your logo and everything like in a club.
right.
You get rid of your Honda, we got to strip that stuff and take you back to a prospect.
Well, I mean, I kind of understand, but I'm keeping the pinky ring.
Prospect.
Keeping a pinky ring.
Keeping the pinky ring.
Kiss the
Pinky
ring.
ring.
Yeah, the pinky ring, homie.
Tell
I
him,
didn't see that, one.
That
tell him, say, kiss the ring.
you want to kiss the ring?
No, I'm good.
All right. That pimp hand's getting strong. Somebody gonna kiss it before the day's over with.
Somebody go,
Where the
hey,
hell did you get that? Because I kind of want one.
Look, I made that.
You made it?
Like I make everything. I make all my shit. Dog.
It looks like some guy's mason ring where he stuck a Honda emblem over the
Exactly.
front.
That's what it is. Hey, you know, when you're broken balling, you got to figure shit out on your own.
Right.
But there is good news.
There's good news. What's the
Yes.
good news?
My ECU guy calls me yesterday and is like, hey, I'm just waiting on one more part. It should be here next Wednesday. And he said I should have your ECU by Friday or the following Monday.
So you done whining now?
No, I'm still bitching.
You still bitching? You gonna bring the car here and work on it with us together here in the shop or not?
I told you, you got to give me some time to figure out exactly what I'm going to do.
We'll go get a trailer and we'll hook it up.
I might take everything out and put it back in the SI. You don't never know about it.
You ain't gonna do that.
I might.
You told me the SI was a piece of shit.
It is.
It is a piece
Ain't no more of a piece of shit than what I'm working on now.
Listen, can I tell y'all some bad news that I found out last night?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I got a friend that went to Japan, okay?
Oh, Lord.
He told me he'd do me a favor while he was in Japan. He told me he would get me a Japanese cluster for my car, right?
A or two?
Two. Well, he said he would get them.
I was about to say.
They're nowhere to be found.
Well, what the hell?
He's went to Up Garage and he's went to a few other places and they are cleared out and they don't have them. So a little depressing because I thought I was going to get the hookup on one and apparently that's not going to happen.
What makes a cluster a Japanese cluster? What's
One is going to be in
And
kilometers.
it's either going to be an SIR or a Type R cluster.
what's the
Yeah.
difference between an SIR and a Type R cluster?
I mean, they're all it's all the same. It's just different design, but they're cooler clusters. They're a harder to find cluster.
They look better and they also, the RPMs go up higher because mine has a regular manual. So mine shows red line before my car technically red lines as well.
Yeah.
See, because my SI cluster is nice because it runs all the way out to 9, but my speedometer doesn't work and it kind of.
Yeah, see, Zach's SI cluster is desirable. Those are,
Yeah.
well, they pull about 500 or so.
Yeah,
in
like
good
400 or
shape.
500.
God.
Yeah, for a gauge cluster.
Yeah.
Well, dude, the top R ones are anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000, and an SIR one's anywhere between 800 to 1,200.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I
And Larry
got
got
lucky.
one.
Yeah,
Larry got one I was trying to buy off of him, but he's being stingy.
No, I'm not being stingy. I got to have cool shit too.
He's a businessman. He's a pimp.
He businessman.
Yeah.
Larry all about his business, ain't you?
All about that business.
Larry's all about the business.
All about it.
Sorry, everybody. I keep looking back, making sure everything's still recording and going the way it's supposed to, because we've had a few mishaps on the past few podcasts. So, I don't have a tech person here, so I got to keep checking it.
Yeah, we've done a handful of these over again.
Yeah, I know. And even with the digital, we kept saying, or with the video, we kept saying we were going to have video. And how many weeks was it we didn't have video?
There's a couple.
We probably still wouldn't have video if it wasn't for our tech support from Aiden.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aiden again. Liz, that's 3 podcasts in a row. Aiden be getting shout outs on.
Yeah.
It's a real
Hey.
one.
Speaking on pimps, Aiden,
Man, I know. He's a pimp. He's a smooth pimp.
he inspires me to be who I am.
He inspires me.
Good kid.
So Jacob, you're waiting on a distributor, right?
Yeah.
How much was the distributor online?
Well, I ain't ordered it yet.
How much was it online?
110, 120, but that's not really a reputable source. What's your federated price? I've seen a lot of big numbers over there, Daryl. I don't know if I like it.
One thing is they have it in the warehouses.
Is it an Azen or who makes it?
They have it in Stoughton.
I don't know where that is.
It's a WAI.
What's WAI?
I don't know. It's a WAI. Never heard of it, but that's the distributor it pulls up for your car, and that thing is expensive as.
That looks OEM
I
though.
can't see the price from here. What is it?
Make that picture bigger.
I mean, if you're going to spend that much money, you might as well go like.
That's
I'm gonna see if I got them OEM at that point because I didn't really trust that one online. It looks about the same, but God knows it's been in the
see. I
warehouse.
can tell you this on the hard body.
Yeah.
We ordered an Amazon distributor on it because it was the cheapest, most. I think the miss that we still have in the hard body, I think it's coming from that cheaper distributor, because a distributor through everywhere else was like $300 and $400, and I definitely could not
It's a
justify.
piece of shit truck, and we just wanted something to drive.
Yeah, I could not justify spending that. It was worth trying the Amazon route, and if it didn't work, sending it back.
Yeah.
I'm to the point realizing that cheaping out on that old car, it's not. Because I mean,
A lot of times it's not worth it. That's like people like Larry. Larry gives me a hard time. Larry like, why you gotta be all bougie? Why you gotta be all this? Because if I'm gonna buy it, I want to buy it one time and be done with it. Like, I'd rather just get the good shit now than have to worry about it later.
yeah.
Oh no! Whenever I say bougie, I'm talking about like certain types of things that you don't have to pay that much for.
I'm with you on that one, though.
Name one.
The wheels.
What?
You didn't have to go and like do all that.
Yeah,
That's
he
what you
did.
wanted.
Uh-uh.
So that's what you got. That's why I call you bougie.
He put a brake kit on it that you can't find wheels that fit. Those are about the only option you had.
Well, he didn't have to go that big with the brakes.
Yes, I
bougie.
did.
That's
He did.
bougie. No, you didn't.
No, I
You
did.
It
could've
didn't
got
matter
some-
which size he went with the brakes. He wasn't going to put SI brakes on it. He was going to put
Well.
Wheelwoods. So even if he went with the smaller kit, he was going to still be looking at expensive wheels.
Yeah, but he didn't have to go that route.
I mean, I didn't have to, but I wanted to.
See, he admits it.
But see, here's the thing, though, is I'm building this car. This car will be in our family for the rest of our lives unless something happens to it. So it's one of those things that 20 years down the road, whenever Zach's kid, or hopefully longer than 20, actually, I'm putting some time on him. But, we built that as father and son hatches, right?
Right.
So obviously Zach's going to get it when I'm gone. Well, what can happen is when I'm gone, his kid can take mine. So you got to build it for the long run, man.
Generational wealth.
Generational, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I told Nikki the other day, I said, you know what? I said, we may not have any money in the bank right now, but we got enough cars that if we absolutely had to, we could have some money. Mm-hmm.
That's where all your money goes.
Well, one day it'll be
I
worth
mean,
it.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. At least you can see it. My mom used to give my brother such a hard time because he was buying, he bought a Password JDM carbon Kevlar, the whale penis. Mm-hmm. They're like $250, and she was I can't believe you paid that. I was like, well, it ain't going in his arm, down his throat, or up his nose. You can see where his money went.
Exactly. And see, that's the thing is I blow money on cars and things of that nature, but if it
here's
makes
your
me
other
happy, that's what matters.
Here's your other thing is your 90s cars and your really early 2000s are your last generation of cars that are going to be worth a fuck or worth money because they're the only thing that are not going to become obsolete from technology. So all of the cars, even the EK hatches, like it's a Honda, yeah, but it's going to continue to go up in value because people continue to beat the shit out of them, abuse them, or do stupid shit to them.
And every one that I get as a parts car and part out, that's one less on the road.
Yeah.
And they're,
It's like that guy. He's like, why don't you fix it? Why don't you sell it as a whole and fix it for somebody? It's like, no, bro, I'm gonna tear this thing down.
Well, I mean, it's not like
Too
you're.
many other cars to fix and repair. I'm buying a parts car, I'm parting it out so someone else can fix theirs, and I'm making money on it. I'm going about my day.
Cause see, go ahead, sorry. Lee.
It's not like that you're buying cars like something that looks like yours and like, oh, I'm gonna tear it apart. You're buying cars that probably need to go to the scrapyard and be recycled, or they got good enough parts to help somebody else's dream come true.
There are so many, and that's something else too. If you scroll through Marketplace, so many of these cars that are being sold as shells. It's like shells, great project. No, bro, this is somebody holding on to a desire no, these need to be scrapped.
yeah.
And for me, if it needs to be scrapped, I say you use it as a donor, you get the good organs off of it and send it down the road.
It's like a cash for clunkers kind of deal. I mean,
Exactly.
It ain't worth keeping some of these things.
Cash for clunkers made most 90s cars rarer.
Yeah, which that brought people in just throwing every car they could at the crusher just for like guaranteed cash.
And if you look, like I'm pretty sure, like just say Zach's car for instance, I think we got at least 3 parts cars in building his. That we just bought a parts car. So his has parts from at least 3 different donor cars from what I can think of.
3, yeah.
and mine has.
My interior came out of the first one. We got my spindles from the second one, and I think I got a couple of extra small pieces off the third.
Yeah. So they've all got, and I'd say mine's got about 3 in it that to get to the parts. But see, that's the way I do it because I have room. Not everybody has room to do it. So for me, go buy a parts car, let it sit out here, sell some parts off of it till you get down to the point to where there's nothing really left, and then send it down the road. I mean, I don't care. I guess I'll tell it. But the last parts car I got, I gave $450 for, and when it was all said and done, I made $2,000 total off of it. So I had $1,500 profit in that $450 car.
Yeah.
Plus, even got a few parts off of it that it basically made it free to me. So if I buy a parts car, I'm like, okay, what parts are on it that I need? And I try to be like, okay, can I sell what's on it for enough money to where my parts can be free? And then, so that's really how I look at it.
Right.
And, then I sell parts to Larry, and Larry takes them and stores them and hoards them up into his realm of Secrus.
Yeah. The abyss.
I mean, but that is still the smart way to do a parts car. And I mean, you saying that, it's not like you're overpricing parts. You sell stuff cheap as fuck.
Oh no, I sell my parts cheap as shit. Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I made $1,500 on this car because I overpriced everything. Like, no, everything you sell is cheap as shit on it. It's just people come in and pick it completely apart.
Yeah.
It's worth it in the end.
If I have a parts car, I'd be like, I don't know, man, $20-$30. Like I live in that old mentality of when I used to go to the junkyard and the salvage yard, you pick up some stuff for $20-$30. So that's kind of where I try to price stuff. I try to be as reasonable as possible.
And it still allows you to recuperate your money while still also allowing someone else to get the shit they need for cheap and not overpaying at Amazon prices or any other stupid shit.
But now I will tell you this too, though. Sometimes there's stuff on it that I won't sell because I don't feel like going out there and pulling it off.
No.
Right.
Like, because I also look at it as like, is it worth my time to walk outside and pull this part off to even mess with it?
Yeah, like someone asking us to cut the front end off of it. No, that ain't.
Yeah, like, no, bro. Like, well, dude, the guy that got what was left of it, because I had it listed for basically the 5-speed swap. I was like, it's a 5-speed swap and you can have everything else that goes with it. Well, this guy didn't even give a shit about the 5-speed swap. He came and got it and left me the transmission, the axles, the gauge cluster, and everything, because he didn't care. All he cared about was the ass end. He's apparently going to cut off the quarters to put on something else. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if you're going to cut off the quarters, you might as well, if this one's quarters are better, I feel like you're better off unbolting the stuff from the other and bringing it over to that one personally.
It's not.
Now, my personal thing is, like, I'm not huge on a lot of car fabrication because I feel like depending on how you do it can decrease quality of the build. But I really want a 4-door EK hatch one day.
Oh, they look so cool.
I'd love to have
They
one.
look
They're
so
cool as shit.
They look so cool.
That is one fabrication. If I could find someone professional enough and I had the money for it, I'd be willing.
Have you seen one, Jacob?
They're cool
I've
as
seen
shit.
some pictures. Yeah, they look
It is.
good.
It's cool. I like them. It's definitely.
That's probably my favorite fabricated thing ever. And of course, it has to be on an EK hatch.
That's what you need, Larry.
4 doors fits more horse.
Hell yeah! You being the pimp that you are out here pimping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey.
Kiss the rings, bitch.
I don't know. These older cars and the value's going up. I mean, they're really about the last modifiable section of cars that we've got, because any newer car north of 2000, I mean, no will adapt, but you damn near need a PhD in electrical engineering to understand all the engine control and the body controls. I mean, you got 30, 40, 50 body control modules talking to each other on CAN data, and like, I'm seeing that in the diesel world, but it's just ridiculous. You have to have dealer service tools. You have to have wiring diagrams to even touch these things.
I mean, even with my little 2014 SI, you can't put an exhaust on it without losing a shit ton of gas mileage.
Yeah.
Because they're so they adjust the back pressure so much that it freaks out.
Yeah,
you have to have a K tuner to
You've
avoid
got
it.
so much emission stuff. It's just ridiculous. And
I mean, my SI had to have a tuner when I put just an intake on it.
Yeah, like you have to, or else it just trashes everything.
But I can tell you this: they can do some cool stuff with the tuners.
They can.
Because like on my SI, you've got 3 different boost settings. Well, in the 3 different boost settings through the tuner where they added the tuner, you adjust it by the cruise control button. You cut off the cruise control and then hold it. So it's really cool how that stuff's in there. And like they make other buttons in the car make changes or whatever.
Yeah.
So that part's super cool. I love that part of the technology.
They're super cool, but they're also touchy because you have to be careful. I mean, look at that. What was it? It was that Ford ST that one of our buddies had that he sold, and it had a cob tuner, and that guy unplugged it, and it locked the ECU out.
Well,
You have to be careful with a lot of them.
I think Ryland had an issue where he had a cob tuner on his Volkswagen, and when he wrecked it, it done something, and he had a whole issue trying to get the tuner unmated where the car was in a wreck to put on his new. Excuse me, I have the hiccups to put on his new car.
Yeah, like I know the cob tuner stuff is really popular in some of your Ford, and it's very popular in your Subaru and Volkswagen group. But I've heard some stuff they're really touchy. If you don't know what you're doing, you can screw stuff up really quick. I've seen ECU lockouts a bunch. And they ain't cheap to fix either.
We're talking ECUs. Larry's over. He's like, "Fuck my ECU, man."
Yeah, fuck it.
Forgot about that.
We're talking about how those problems are in newer cars, and Larry's like, "Motherfuckers, I'm having that problem in my old car."
Yeah. Well, the ECUs that we run for the Honda with the Hondatas, they're 30 years old. So, you know, and those electronics, they eventually start going bad, busting, leaking out the juices that's in them and shit like that.
Oh, all the
I mean,
capacitors
Yeah,
leaking and
popping
stuff.
capacitors.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
so then you got to replace all that stuff. And then, you know, there's the little boards in there that those go bad. So, I mean, you know, a lot of times people do look for rebuilt ECUs whenever they go to do a Honda, or if they buy something like that, it's already rebuilt with the Honda in it.
Very true, very true. That's like I think Zach's ECU and his was a refurbished Honda. It was it was a refurbished ECU because like they go in and powder coat the backings and everything, make it look new, and then they add the Honda, and it was expensive. I mean, when you consider the fact that it's a 30-year-old ECU and it's like $1,000, it's kind of crazy.
Expensive.
Yeah.
But the cool thing though about Hondas though is you used to didn't have that type of control over a car in the 90s.
No.
So technology has made that stuff cool because back in the day we were using VTEC controllers and SAFCs by Pepsi to modify and to do boost in these cars. And now with the Honda, it's literally using your factory computer with a chip in it. And I mean, shit, little Timmy No Brakes, my little hatch, it's got boost by gear. Mm-hmm. I mean, that technology was not available back in the 90s. So you take some good and you take some bad.
Yeah.
And apparently Zach sent me a message the other day. Apparently now they've added Honda to CarPlay.
Yep.
So you can see your Honda stuff on your CarPlay now on your radio.
Yep, I saw that. I went to open the app because it had an update, and I was like, what the hell did they add? And I started scrolling through and found it in the settings.
So I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited about that to be able to see all my gauges on
I'm
my-
salty about it because I
Honda.
have a single din, so I can't see shit.
Well, and I remember like whenever I first got into like people talking about tuning and stuff, you know, the grassroots where people would go find tunes for chrome, and you'd have to like drive the car, see what it done, and then make adjustments, put it back in, and you know, and that was like you'd have to like take a whole weekend trying to figure out how to tune that damn car and put a chip in it. So. And now you got Haltech and Fuel Tech and shit like that, and they make, you know, just. I think now that they make, because I looked into it, they make a Haltech. I think it's a 550, and it's for like just like street tune type stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like about the same price as a Honda, and it does everything that a Honda does. It just gets away from that OEM Honda board.
And how much is a Haltech?
You can get them with the plug and play harness. They're about, I want to say about 12 to 1400.
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
No,
Oh,
See,
I
if you
remember
do-
you saying you were wanting to switch.
The other
no, I don't know.
the
how to
other
tune that
advantage,
shit.
not you.
the other cool thing that you have if you run the Haltech though, is you can run one of those Haltech digital gauge clusters as well, where they make the display and you
Right.
run that. That's
That-
pretty badass.
That's the upgraded one. The 550 one, you still run your, like, it's just like plugging in another OEM ECU. You still use your gauge cluster and stuff. It's like a
No, I'm just talking about how it'd be cool. To,
right,
I like
that would. But
Yeah.
this one, it's like a plug in and play. Like you just throw it in your car and everything worked with it.
I guess that's what I'm going to have to get for mine now.
I guess so. I mean, you bougie ass.
I knew you had to say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is cool though, because I do like the way that I love the way it
yeah.
looks sitting in the dash because they make that little bezel and shit.
Yep.
Speaking of which, your guy that you said wanted my bezel never showed up.
He was supposed to send me a message. He was talking about possibly getting it today or like Monday.
Do you work with him?
No, we used to buy and sell parts off each other, and
I was going to say if you work with him, you can take it with you and just give it to him.
right.
So, but if you
Well, I
don't,
may holler at him before I leave, so that way I can meet him and bring him money.
hell yeah. I mean, I'm not really too super worried about it. I ended up with 3, and
Oh yeah.
I ended up with 3 of them, so it's just sitting there. I'd like to get some of my money back out of it.
Yeah. Well, it's still kind of funny, it's 20 years later and people need parts. They holler at me because they know if I ain't got it, I know where to find it.
They know old school Larry. And when people holler at me and they
Larry
want
got the hookup.
people holler at me wanting parts, I'm like, did you call Larry?
Yeah. I love this people you send me.
Oh, that's all right. You've sent me a few this week too. I had somebody. I guess I'm getting known in this community too because I had somebody else on my friends list sent me a message. You got a head for a D series? I was like, I sure do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I sure do, man.
I might happen to have one.
I actually
for ya.
do. But I think what I'm going to start doing, the landlord, we had a discussion. This very back room back here is full of shit from where we moved in that they never got out. So he's supposed to be bringing his guy up here and going to clear all that out. And I'm going to put some shelves in there and I'm going to start stocking a bunch of the smaller stuff as we part out cars and holding on to some of it a little longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keeping up with some of it. So I've been giving it all to Larry, and now Larry's out here making a profit off of all of it.
Well, I mean, that's how we roll.
You got my kickback for all the stuff I gave you?
Yeah.
Do you? What is it?
I tell everybody about the podcast and tell everybody they need parts.
I feel like you've made it. I feel personally like you've made enough money off the parts that I've gave you that you can sell me that gauge cluster for $200.
You throw in some beer and a pizza? Because I like to get wine to 9 when I'm getting fucked. A little Cartman for everybody.
Whatever. You know damn good and well you've made more than you've made enough money off all them parts that you could part with that cheap.
Most of it is like
Hey, look, trade and sell
Go ahead.
EK.
Trade and sell. Oh,
trade and sell EK.
Yeah.
honest.
This motherfucker spends so much time looking at hatchbacks and EKs that it's just all over his Facebook page.
I mean, I look up everything, man.
Got naked women on there too.
There's
Golly.
a naked woman.
Man, look at the knockers on that one. Holy.
That ain't a naked woman. That's just a Facebook reel of
No, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing naked
some
women
chick
on
from
there.
the
Patricia
90s.
Arquette.
Yeah, that's her. No, that ain't Patricia. Is that one of the Arquettes?
That's one of the Arquettes, yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those. What were you like in the 90s? That's just a random ass person. I actually, though, speaking of which, have y'all seen those TikTok trends or whatever? And it's like, Dad, what were you like in the 90s? And then it shows all these old pictures of them in the 90s or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Well, most of the celebrities are doing it, but man, they had one. It was Jason Mewes. So it was so cool because it was like, Dad, what were you like in the 90s? So it was like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. And it was showing him and all the movie skits. I was like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I like that. Larry, what were you like in the 90s?
About the same way I am now.
With more hair?
Yeah. Yeah, I had hair down to my ass back in high school.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
the way
it
to
was
do it.
long as shit. I had the Jason Newsted. It was all shaved. It was just on the top, long as shit. Yeah. I had to show you some pictures.
I don't know that I want to see them.
They're pretty good.
Are they?
Do you
Larry
remember?
with long hair. I'm interested in
Yeah.
this.
You remember the movie
All
Dazed
I've ever
and
seen is his
Confused?
fucking
Yeah.
shiny chrome dome.
You remember the one pothead Slater
Yeah.
who wore that hat and all that? Well, we had 70s day at my senior year, and I wore one of those hats and his shirt, and it's like, everybody's like, how's it going? I was like, fixing to be a lot better, man.
I love that one in that thing. And they use that meme and it's from Dazed and Confused. It's like, so that thing got an LS in it? Be a lot cooler if it did. I love that meme. I always thought that meme was so funny.
Yeah, that's back in the good old days. I only weighed like 180 pounds back then.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about the same way. I wish I was as fat as I thought I was when I was a kid,
Yeah.
you know?
I wish I had that.
Checking to see if your bitch is texting you.
No, I got packages showing up tomorrow.
Not packages.
Packages, yeah.
You're leaving, aren't you?
Yeah.
Going back to school tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Are you going to be here for your packages?
No, they'll be sitting collecting dust for a little while.
God, don't you hate that, man? I hate
much
when
as you
I
hate
hate
your
when
wheels
there's a
being
package
delivered on the
that you can't
cruise.
get. Like,
Wheels.
yeah, that sucked. Yeah, that sucked, man. That cruise where did you hear about that, Jacob?
The wheels being delivered on the cruise.
Yeah.
I laugh my ass
Oh,
off.
dude, it was great.
They were supposed to be delivered when we left for the cruise the Monday, right?
Yeah.
They delivered 2 on Monday.
Huh.
The other 2 were lost for 4 days. So here I was on a cruise ship for 4 days trying to figure out where the other 2 wheels were, and they finally just randomly out of nowhere showed up on Friday. It was like the guy that I bought them off of had already submitted a request to UPS. Like it was a whole ordeal.
I think when they sent that request and realized how expensive they were, they're like, we're going to pull these out of our ass somehow.
Somebody found them. I think somebody was holding on to it. Well, there wasn't any way. There was no way anybody could tell what was in those boxes whenever they showed up.
They'll say they just want 2 in the front and 2 OEMs in the back.
Yeah, it was great because I got to hear about it every day while he was on that ship, calling me, like, man, my wheels ain't here yet.
Yeah, well,
good
now
stuff.
I'm upset because it's been almost a month on these carbon fiber parts. They shipped them out on Monday, and
How do you think I feel? I want my carbon lip too.
I felt sure that they were going to be here. I felt sure they were going to be here yesterday, but they're sitting somewhere in Laverne, Tennessee, wherever the fuck Laverne, Tennessee is.
Well, hell,
sounds
Daryl,
like a
just
nice
pull up.
Bruh, if I knew where Laverne, Tennessee was, we wouldn't be doing this
Have you never-
podcast today.
Dude, have you never heard the story of him with the fucking clutch?
I'm sure I've heard it at some point.
Like, if I knew where Laverne, Tennessee was,
Dad
I
drove
would
all
have
the way-
drove to Laverne, Tennessee yesterday and picked up my hood.
I don't know what car it was that he was
It was,
working on.
it was the 240.
It was the 240. Yeah, he was waiting on a damn clutch for it, and they told him how long the shipping was going to be. He said, fuck it, and literally just drove down to Florida and got it himself
I
and
remember
brought it
that.
back
Yeah.
because he was so impatient.
Yeah.
Went and picked it up. I wasn't wanting to wait on it.
Don't blame you. Yeah, shit.
Well, I was like, can you next day air it? And they were like, well, it'll be $200 to next day air it, but it won't be there until Monday because we'll be shipping it tomorrow because this was Thursday afternoon. They're like, it won't ship out till Friday, and next day air we'll put it there on Monday because they don't deliver on. I said, I'll be there in the morning to get that thing. So
He was. By God, he was.
I hopped in my car and I drove overnight, and I was sitting there at their shop when they opened at 9 a.m. in the morning. I got my damn clutch and drove home. So you know what? I had it on Saturday to work on it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you could get a clutch for an RB.
Y'all know it's from a place that specialized in RB stuff. That's why I had to go
Oh.
to Florida. Y'all know what was even worse after it? Got it back here, put the clutch in. We needed a part for the distributor. Yep. Actually,
Fucking distributors.
it wasn't the distributor. I can't remember what's that piece on the very front of an RB26? That cam gear. There's a AM.
Sensor.
There's a cam sensor that goes on there that's AM
Oh.
that I was missing. Somebody had robbed it off of it or lost, but it was an AM cam sensor that the AEM standalone used to monitor the cam. I didn't have that, and I
Oh,
was
like a toner ring or something?
kind of basically, yeah. But it went on that cam sensor, and you had to have it for the AEM to read it right. So I didn't have it. So yeah, I spent all that and still didn't even really have what I needed. But
Listen, RB26s are some of the best sounding engines ever, though.
oh, they're amazing, dude. If they hadn't gotten so expensive, that's what I would have put back in mine. But you can't find one at a reasonable price.
No, you can't.
Not anymore.
It's like they fixed all the problems that made them hard to do swaps, but then they made them expensive to build, so it's kind of not worth it. It's like 2Js are cool, but they're fucking overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 2J is a cool engine, but I'm not paying that kind of money.
Well, see, now the K series are starting to get high.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's because everybody's putting them in stuff. I saw a video. Somebody put one in a C5, boosted it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
too
just
much
glad-
room in that engine compartment for that to even look good.
They filled it up with turbos.
I'm just glad that I lived long enough to watch Honda slander go to Honda love.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone was constantly making fun of Hondas and bullying them and talking shit. And now it's like everyone's like, yeah, you don't fuck with a Honda.
Yeah, your dad was one of those bullies.
Oh, whatever, Larry.
He was.
Whatever. Wrong wheel drive.
Yeah.
They are wrong wheel drive.
He
They
was,
are,
because
but-
for a while he had me on the Honda slander, and I got into the EKs, and he realized they weren't as bad as he thought.
It might be wrong wheel drive, but when you're driving, it feels right.
But y'all are forgetting my first car was a Honda.
I'm aware.
I'm aware too, but I don't know where the hate come from.
Because when I was growing up, Hondas weren't cool.
Hondas weren't cool.
Actually, they were cool. They were always cool.
Yeah.
But things were different back then.
Four-wheel steering on a Prelude's the coolest shit ever for me.
I know. I'm so addicted. I don't know if anybody else does this or not, but if you go on YouTube, man, there's these retro places that you can literally sit here and watch 4 hours of 90s commercials. And I will sit there and cut on those 90s commercials and just sit there and watch them. And the other day, it was the 91 Honda Prelude with the four-wheel steer commercial. And I was like, this is
I
so
came
cool.
downstairs. He's like, come here. You got to see this shit. This is so cool.
It was like, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. And it said, and then it showed, it like looked like it was going to jump over 2 ramps over a candlestick. Instead, it used its four-wheel steer and like snaked through it. And it was like, it was a super cool commercial. It's just, we used to have some good shit back in the days, man.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of really cool old car commercials. Now everything's just gotten bland.
Well, no. I
You
wouldn't
don't
say
get as many
bland,
cool-
but
You don't get as many cool car commercials anymore. A lot of the ones we get are just kind of mediocre.
can we talk about this, y'all?
Oh yeah, I know,
I
right?
can't even see it behind the oil cans.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
as
about
hell.
that? Look at that. Look at that.
They got the. Let's get these.
No, y'all love that.
Now you can
Made that
really
myself.
bask in his beauty.
Made
Yeah.
that yourself.
Made it, yeah.
Custom made.
Man.
I'm gonna have plenty more.
Dude, listen, man, I'm just going to go ahead and say somebody last week already told me that you made them wet.
Oh, I know.
And now adding this, whew.
I mean, you know, if I was
got
a
it.
single man, I'd let him holler. But you know,
You gotta
And-
love her.
It's one of your work associates too, right?
I mean, that it did come from somebody that I see on a pretty regular basis.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you know, if I was single,
If you
maybe,
single,
but you know, we can still be friends.
you can still be
We can
friends.
still be friends.
Oh, yeah, that's, I mean,
I
just,
got a couple more good ideas too. I'm gonna do the hoodlum one. Might do like a Civic one.
I'm here for it, man.
I know.
Whatever makes it. We need to get Jacob needs to get a character.
Yeah.
What kind of character would Jacob be?
MR2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jacob, it's Sunday. You going with us to get tattoos?
No, I'm not getting no damn tattoo.
You're not going to get a
No,
tattoo,
I ain't getting no
man?
damn tattoo.
Come on, man. Go get a shitty
am I
tattoo.
gonna get a tattoo?
You don't
of?
want? Is it that you don't want a tattoo? Period, or you just don't want like a random shitty tattoo?
I want to put some thought into it. I gotta live with that shit for my whole life. I ain't
That's
gonna
why
have-
you get the
fun part.
shittiest
I ain't
one.
gonna
Now,
have Daryl right here for the rest of my life.
Look at how shitty my Z is. I fucking love this thing.
I don't.
It's like trash.
so after the podcast last week, we were all sitting here, and
Oh, that's
Nikki
right. We
and
didn't say anything about that.
Nikki and Lily and everybody were like, "Let's go get a tattoo." We were like, "No." They're like, "No, seriously, let's go get a tattoo." And I was like, "Bruh, whatever." So we went down here to this local tattoo place, and Zach and I got two very.
Apprentice tattoos.
They were apprentice tattoos.
You-
Of,
like
they were EK
4
hats,
month apprentice tattoo.
silhouette tattoos, and they're not perfect, but you know what?
I don't mind them. It's cool. Though.
I don't either. But everybody got a tattoo. Nikki got a tattoo. Lily got a tattoo. Sarah got a tattoo. Zoe got a tattoo.
Lily
I got a
two
tattoo.
tattoos. I got 2
But
tattoos, and Zoe
The
got 2 tattoos.
funniest part about it, everybody, y'all don't get this. Lily, after being on the podcast the other day, she enjoyed being on the podcast so much she wanted a memory of it. Lily got my name tattooed on her arm,
Yeah.
my signature.
Dad signed her arm, and she went and got it tattooed.
Larry just sitting here, he's like, "Man, I wish somebody tattooed my name."
See, you come and hang out and do the podcast with us. You can get Dad's signature tattoo.
I ain't getting no tattoo. Honda, Larry, where's your Honda tattoo?
I do not have any because,
He's
unfortunately, I have the diabetes, and I don't heal like most people heal.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I had surgery back in October, and my thumbs are still kind of fucked up.
What do they do? Cut your thumbs off?
Yeah, they sewed new ones back on. I went in for an enlargement, and they done my thumbs. So
Oh. I mean, you can still use your thumbs.
You know why his thumbs are hurt?
Huh?
We all know why his thumbs are hurt.
well,
We don't know.
I don't know.
No, we all know.
We all know.
We all know.
Yeah.
Secret's out.
Secrets out.
Somebody put in the comments what that means because I have no clue.
Put in the comments.
Yeah, the comments.
I know somebody would like to let you use their thumbs.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
an image I don't want in my head.
Well, think about something else.
Yeah.
Yep, just
I'm trying to.
brain scrub.
I have to say,
It makes me want to wash my brain with bleach.
we can do that too. We can use a pressure washer. The weather has been awesome,
Yeah.
and then the next day it fucking snows.
Yeah.
But
Explain that.
I don't know how. I think it's a government probe. They're just trying to freeze us out. And I don't know. But anyway, we ain't going to go down that rabbit hole. I have to say, I have been really excited about all the cars and shit that I've seen. And what makes it even better, I've seen a lot of females driving some pretty cool cars.
Have you really?
Yeah.
See, there was
There's a couple chicks around here that has some cool shit.
I saw the other day there was somebody on Facebook. It was a girl trying to get followers for whatever her little female car club was, and it was like glitter and gasoline or something like that. I was like, that's a catchy little group for women or whatever.
Yeah.
I told her they were more than welcome to have any meets in our parking lot or whatever, but I never heard another word back from them.
Right.
I was trying to reach out and be like, hey, y'all are more than welcome to hang out here. Anything I can do to do it. And what I'm thinking about doing is we talked about doing the cruise-ins at the shop, but I'm thinking about maybe having Sunday hangouts at the shop where we come in, everybody can cruise in, hang out, and we'll just chill and make it a Sunday thing.
Well, maybe if you had a Subaru, she would have responded to you.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah.
Subaru.
She was like,
I mean,
man,
but
this
they
guy.
wouldn't know what I had because it was on TikTok.
Right, but I'm just saying, there's a girl drives a Subaru, we'll probably be there. But
Maybe we should have had Lily. Basically,
Right.
you're saying
Yeah.
we should let Lily reach out.
yeah,
You got to get some female representatives at the Road Garage.
Yeah. You got to let Lily be your female representative.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it ain't like I even want to be here. I was just offering them a place. You know what I mean? I'm just offering them a place to hang out. I don't even need to be here. Like, they can just hang out in the parking lot.
You got to think.
funny story about Lily though.
What?
I talked to a lot of people about what we're trying to accomplish with the car culture, with Nopi, having meets, and trying to bring back a good car culture. And I tell them, hey, check out the podcast. And I hollered at one of my friends, asked if they wanted to come last night when we talked about having a meet here. And he was like, well, y'all might make fun of me because I traded for a Lily. He traded for a Subaru. It was funny because I knew he watched the podcast from
Because
last week.
he said that.
Yeah, because he was like, well, I drive a Lily now, so.
That's pretty fun. Is that the new name for them? Is Lilies?
I don't know.
Can we start calling all Subarus Lilies?
I
when
mean, we
pass one?
can.
We can.
So
Speaking of Lilies, you want to hear a funny story?
let's hear it.
There's multiple parts to this story, but the other night we were hanging out at the house and Lily, and Sarah came over, and we were on the racing sim and we were racing. Well, Sarah wanted to run, and Sarah went and Zach set her up on the car, and she ran through and ran her time or whatever. And then I was like, I bet Lily can beat her time. So then Lily raced. So it was literally, and it was cool watching them because
In
they're
full context, this sim is entirely too big for them, and they couldn't reach. So we had to put a
yeah, they
pillow
had
behind them so they could
pillows
reach the
behind them so they
pedals.
could reach the pedals. So they ran or whatever, and then after they ran, Zach ran. I was like, well, Zach, let's see how much faster you are or whatever. And then Sarah, she said, well, that's no fair. He's running manual. He's obviously going to be faster because he's manual, and we were running automatics or whatever. And then I was sitting here and I was like, that don't matter. They're like, yes, it does. The manual can be. I was like, in a lot of situations, yes. I was like, but I'm telling you, I said, I guarantee I can beat Zach's time with an automatic when it's done. And Zach's like, you ain't going to beat my time with the automatic. You ain't going to beat my time.
You sound just
No,
like
I
him.
said you'll probably beat my time because I suck at this track, but I said you're going to be close.
But yeah, they were saying that the automatic could not beat the manual time that it wasn't going to do. And guess who done it?
You did it.
I did it.
And guess who didn't beat my other time?
Who?
Jacob. When I was like, if you really want to prove that you think you can be so much faster.
Oh,
beat
the
my
track
time
that you've
on
got a
my
couple hundred.
favorite track.
Oh my God, Zach! I
okay.
would not go there. Oh, you're about to get lit up on this
So
one.
he's over
Sit
here.
back,
He's
wait,
like,
sit back.
you're not going to
This is
beat.
about to be
No,
good.
let me talk here. You're not going to beat my time, man. I have drove the fuck out of this track. You have hundreds of reps on that track with the same car.
Hundreds.
Over 100. No, you said over 100. You
maybe
said
right at 100.
you said okay. So my bad. He's got 100 reps on this track, on this car that he has custom built and custom tuned for this track.
Which means it should be easy for you to hop into an automatic and get close.
On this, I did get close on
He
this
was within
racing.
0.3 of a second.
On this racing
your
sim
best
that I have
time.
never raced on before, and I got within 0.3 of a second in an automatic within
is true.
8 laps out of your 100. So
It was more than 8.
no,
No, it was like 8 or 10 laps. It was somewhere between 8
was
to
8.
10 laps.
Well, even if it was 10, that's 1/10 of the experience you had
Yeah.
for 0.3 of a
So
second.
so you can't call him out on that one because
Yeah,
he came
yeah.
pretty damn close. He came pretty close. But listen, all this racing's going to be all settled when I finally get my sim and we're side by side.
My side.
And
Yeah.
we're going to run them and see how it goes. I did make the first step because I'm gradually building this because I can't justify spending what Zach spent on his all at one time. So I went ahead and got the rig. So the rig is on its way. So then next I'm going to buy the steering wheel and then I'm going to buy and then we're going to be good.
Nice.
That's another project car.
Then you going to come over and race us?
Am I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
You know what I think I am going to do though? Since it'll be a little bit before I get the rest of the parts to mine, I think I'm going to custom powder coat my rig when it comes in.
There's that bouginess.
No, listen, dude. I can't say shit because I really thought about it with mine, and I was like, I can't justify taking all the time to do this.
It'll be a bright ass.
And I didn't mind the bronze. I didn't mind
Mm-hmm. Hell
the
yeah,
bronze.
pink be looking good.
Motherfucker, I said pink last night, and you go, no, that's stupid. I'm not
It is
painting it
stupid.
fucking pink.
I've been trying to get Brandon to do something pink on his Tahoe he has, because he done that cotton candy looking blue. It's like a baby blue. It looks pretty good, the wrap that he put on it. I was like, man, if you done them pink wheels, look like cotton candy rolling down the road, man.
Pimp as fuck.
I
It
think it
looked
looked good.
so pimp, and he just wouldn't do it,
He
man.
might have a better shot if he did. You know what I'm
He
saying?
might, right?
I mean, just saying.
Pink wheels and a full audio card be cool as shit.
Speaking of which, did y'all see my custom wheels I got for my shop van? Mm-hmm. Those turned out pretty cool.
Dude, I did see those. They look good as hell.
Did that not turn out cool as
I
hell?
like them.
So for those of you that don't know, we got our little shop Transit Connect we were talking about last week. Well, I told you I'm going with the smoky gray look. So yesterday I powder coated the wheels, the bright orange, and the bright orange looked good. But then I went ahead and two-toned them and so they got bright orange faces with Kingsport gray gunmetal barrels and backs, and it turned out, I was really happy with the way those two colors turned out together.
I was pretty excited for you. Those look pretty
Now
good.
the cool shit's gonna be whenever we go from something like that to once we get everything set up and we're a more popular business, we'll go get us a cool van and do carbon fiber fenders on it.
My van is cool.
Yeah, but you can get a cool ass like project van.
What's wrong with the van I got now?
Make a badass.
Nice feelings is hurt.
I don't give
What's
a
wrong
fuck.
with my current van, man? Ain't nothing better than a piece of shit. I don't want a new van. I want a van. I want a piece of shit van. I want to make a piece of shit van look good, don't you?
Make a piece of shit van look good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I am learning to wrap it.
Listen, it does-
That's a little bit of a process.
It
'cause-
does actually look pretty good though.
What?
The van.
I mean, it's getting there, but now that
Besides the fact that it looked like a reverse skunk in the beginning.
I'm the one, like Brandon, he got tied up and didn't get the chance to help me as much with the wrap. So I'm kind of, and then now he's injured his hand, so I'm kind of on my own on it. So I was working on the door yesterday, and it's getting there. I have a feeling it's going to take me a while to get this thing wrapped now, but it'll be piece by piece. Maybe I'll do a different one each day, because what I've been doing is I pull the van in the shop, so when I'm powder coating, I go over there and fool with the van while I'm waiting on the oven and stuff to come out of the oven. So, it'll get there.
You're just contaminating your surface area, though.
It'll get there. Oh, anybody know anybody in a white Mustang?
No, but he seems interested.
Yeah.
They're like, is this where the car meets at? This is where all the cool people
Maybe he come to get his feelings hurt by a little red Honda.
He wants to check out my Mazda. That's what it is.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Or the
See, look,
all-wheel
he's
drive
looking at it right
K-Series.
now. It's a Boss 302.
What'd they do? Pull through here just
Actually-
to check out the Hondas?
Yeah.
Guess so.
That's actually not a bad little sounding Mustang, too.
Dude, most Mustangs sound good. It's one thing I would give Mustangs credit for. Mustangs, for the most part, have always sound good. The old is it square body? Is that what they call them? Fox body. Old Fox body. That old Fox body 302 sound. It was one of the best sounding cars that I can remember from my childhood, man. You hear one of them and you immediately was like, that's a Fox body.
That's a Fox
You knew that was a Fox body.
The old 5.0.
Old 5.0 rolling. 5.0.
My old automotive teacher, he just sold one of his. He had a pace car, Fox body pace car 5.0.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool shit.
Still had all the original badging and stuff on it. Of course, it sat in the barn for 30 years, but
Probably looked like shit too, where it sat there forever.
it really didn't look that bad.
Did not?
I mean, it probably had like floor pans rusted out and stuff, but it was all there.
Isn't it weird how all these cars ended up in barns?
Yeah. Like,
Have you ever
how'd they
thought
get
about
there?
that? Like, how
Somebody like us bought the car. Man, that's gonna be pimp as fuck. I'm gonna do the fuck out of that, and then they die.
yeah.
Well, a lot of your barn finds tend to be, you get more garage finds up north, but like south side, you get more barn finds. It's people that bought these cars when they were brand new and they had a problem, so they parked them in their barn planning on fixing them. And then
That
just
is
sat.
true too.
But I mean, hell, you can find JDM stuff in barns down here too. There's been a couple S13s in the local area that have been found abandoned in old barns and old fields and all kinds of shit.
There's a lot of cool stuff out here, a lot of super cool stuff. But right now the problem is, okay, so we're going to have to wrap it up here soon, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. Like, we were talking earlier about the stuff that needs to be scrapped out.
Yeah.
Okay, these people are seeing, they're like, oh man, these 240s are bringing $15,000, $20,000. They're like, this shell should be worth something.
S13s with pulled frames need to be scrapped.
Yes, like,
I'm sorry, I have an S13, but I'm just speaking honestly.
Zach, like, I understand that you get a little loud over there
Sorry.
when you get
trying to
loud.
be loud.
Oh, I know, but everybody has to turn down their volume. But yes, I agree with you. Like it's, and that's the thing is, there's so many things that need to be scrapped, and these people are wanting a fortune for them. It's like they're like, what thing's worth $2,000? No, it ain't worth $2,000. It's a fucking piece of shit and it needs to be scrapped.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be parted out and then scrapped. Like part them out. Don't just go scrap them. Part them out, then scrap them. What do you think?
Well,
What do
and
you
it's
think,
like if you're selling something, even if you have one that's a pulled frame and you're selling it to be a drift car, you sell it at drift car price. You're not gonna make a fortune out of it because someone's gonna beat the dog shit out of it. No one's gonna want to pay a fortune for it because they plan on beating the dog shit out of it.
Yep. That's how I look at it. It's like where I've been looking for autocross cars for us. I'm like, y'all want too much for some of these pieces of shit that I'm just going to go out here and beat. You know what I mean? That I'm just going to go beat on.
Yeah, like S13s are fun cars, especially for a drift chassis. They're really good for a drift chassis, but now they're overpriced. Everyone's going to go to a 350Z, or I've seen a lot of C5 Corvettes now. Mm-hmm. People pick C5s and 350Zs all the time because they're still fairly cheap.
And, well, 350s are hit and miss as to what you find on those.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. There are
Sound
some
like shit.
And there's some clapped out 350s out there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Larry, I've never asked you this, but I think I know the answer. If you were to get a rear-wheel drive vehicle, what would it be?
You know, a lot of people would think, because I'm such a Honda fan, they would think a S2000 or NSX. Both pretty decent cars. But I just really like a 93, 94 RX-7.
Yeah, I can get
So what did you think I was going to say?
I figured you were probably going to say an S2000.
No.
I was figuring an S2000.
I've drove S2000s. I don't like the way I don't know. I got claustrophobic. Like,
They're very compact. Like I feel like a Miata has more space than an S2000. That day that I rode in R1 Buddies, I was not like they're cool cars. I love the car, but I was not a fan of it because that thing was tiny. It made me claustrophobic as hell.
or a Supra, like RX-7 or a Supra would be my pick.
Supras
What
are
year
too played
Supra?
out. Like
Yeah,
I can't with the Supras, man. Like I listen, y'all. I'm not a Supra hater. I think they're cool cars, but they are not $100,000 cars. They are not like bring a Supra down to regular prices. That's what they're worth. They're just not that cool. Like they are, but they're not.
I prefer a Mark III over a 4. Like the 4s are cool, but I'm always have a bias towards flip up headlights no matter what, and square bodies. Something about old 90s square body cars are just my favorite.
So Jacob, what rear wheel drive car are you getting?
An MR2.
Oh my God.
You already knew that answer.
I didn't know if he had some other option.
If it outside of an MR2, what other car?
Toyota pickup.
Jacob.
Valid. No, that's valid.
A Toyota
Toyota pickups
pickup.
are cool as shit. That's valid.
That's next in the project line is a Toyota pickup.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, next in our project line, and it's sitting here, man. There's a guy that came by, done some powder coating for last week, and there's a guy that came by, and he's got a Mazda B2200
Yeah.
that he's had,
Ford Ranger.
and no, this was back before they were really. This is back when they were Mazdas, like
Yeah, square bodies.
square body. Oh, yeah. But yeah, he told me, he's like, man, he said I put a bid in on the F-150. He said if I get it, he said I'll sell you this Mazda. I was like, you let me know. Like I will be all about it because I will buy that Mazda and I will sell the hard body because that
I
little
will
Mazda
gladly
was cool.
sell the hard body for
It's
a
extended
B22.
cab too, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah, it's a little extended cab B2200. It's got like 170,000 miles on it. This guy's a farm guy. He just drives it as a farm truck, so it just needs cleaning up. Like it's a cool little truck.
I know that probably never in my life will I get a chance to see one in person, let alone own one. But I think one of my dream mini trucks for how cool they are the old OG Mazda rotary trucks.
Oh yeah, Good
Not
luck
like
finding one of
the
those.
original rotary trucks.
Good luck
'Cause those
finding
things
one
are
of
cool
those.
as shit.
Be cool to have a 2200 and put an FD in it,
You could, yeah.
or not an FD, but a rotary in it. I don't know why I said an FD.
Yeah. I get what I knew what you were meaning with that.
Well, we're approaching the hour mark. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about that we haven't talked about? Because we can go over if there's something we haven't talked about.
It's good to see Jacob. Haven't seen him. in a while.
Right?
But you know
Make
what?
an appearance.
This is the only time we're going to see him for a long time.
2 months.
He goes back to school. This is his last semester or
Every damn
or
time I
portion
see
or whatever they call it.
Last
They call it
semester.
they call it a semester the way your school is, or do they call it?
It's a semester.
It's a
Yeah.
semester. It's his final semester. Then he'll be graduated,
I'll be certified.
certified, forklift.
Free.
Bona
I'm
fide.
already forklift certified.
Oh shit!
Forklift, telehandler, and MUP.
Holy shit! How do you keep the women off of you?
Very carefully.
Very
Should
carefully.
save some, you know.
Yeah.
Save some.
Yeah. For Zach, I don't need one. Save some for Zach.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, all right. So we good then? Anything else we need?
Good with
Solid.
me.
All right. So
good.
you'll be back when?
Second week of May.
Second week of May.
That's not too far away.
Ain't too bad.
Are you gonna be able to take the weekend off and come up to Nopi with us?
Take the weekend off.
It's in Virginia though. Will you be able to come up the Nopi weekend?
Which weekend?
It's the last weekend in April.
28th.
It's like the 28th of April. Probably not.
I
All
won't
right.
be able to. No, that'll be finals.
All right. Well, hey, there's another one in Atlanta in May. So there's like the one in April, and then like literally 2.5, 3. There's another one right after.
Might be able to do
So
that.
maybe you can go to that one then.
We'll see.
It's in somewhere in Georgia. It ain't in Atlanta, but it's in Georgia, so
And
we
we'll
can go
be
to it. too.
vendors.
Yeah, and we'll be vendors, man. So we walk around with the VIP access laminate. Just walk up and be like, I know people.
Might be some Nopi chicks there.
I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know if I want that.
No, dude, you don't know what you're missing. Nopi chicks. Listen,
They were
man,
bootylicious.
car girls back in my day, y'all don't even understand. Y'all are missing out, man. Y'all are missing out. They didn't drive Altimas.
No.
Okay, they did not drive Altimas.
Didn't drive Fieros.
They drove V6 Mustangs. Literally, I think, like, okay, back in our day, we're going to touch on this real quick before we hang up. Back in our day, car girls were V6 Mustangs.
Volkswagens.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Pontiac Sunfires,
The Sunfires, the Cavaliers,
the Cavalier, Pontiac Sunfires and Cavaliers.
the
definitely.
Mazda 626 or something like that.
Yep, the Mazda 626 was another big car girl thing.
I was thinking there was a lot in
And-
the Volkswagen Cabriolets.
And the not the cool generation Eclipse, but the Eclipse that
yeah.
came out after that. They had the V6. Oh,
Yeah.
those were the ultimate. Like basically, you knew that those were all your car girls.
And the ones that had the convertibles, they were the it girls.
Yep.
There was a couple of cool ones that had the spiders the year before those V6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was in a convertible, any Eclipse, it usually was a girl.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Guaranteed.
always usually a girl. So yeah. But see, now all y'all's car girls just drive Altimas.
Yeah.
Altimas, Hondas, and Miatas.
I've seen a lot of car girls with them, like the Mazda hatchbacks that I've got. They're wrapping them and just driving the heck out of them. I see a lot of them.
Well, you know the Mazda speed ones are quick as shit too.
Yes.
So
I'd love to have a little Mazda Speed 3.
all right. Well, we're over an hour. I guess we will leave it at that. Until next week. I'm Daryl.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jacob.
And old school Larry.
Have a good one.